LinkedIn profile mini audit, let's go. Today we're taking a look at Gabriel's profile. He does SEO and web design for landscaping businesses in the US and Canada. All right, so starting from the top, the banner, it feels a little bit generic. The text is a little bit small, so I don't feel like there's any information here that I can't find in your profile. So I would use the banner for something that piques a little more curiosity, maybe shows some social proof, maybe goes into a little more detail about what you do, maybe showcases what you do. So, like, show, not tell, that type of concept. Profile picture is good. I like the start of your LinkedIn headline, but I feel like it falls a little flat here. Have a website that generates results and helps solve your problems and needs. So generates results. What does generate results mean? Feels a little bit vague. Help solve your problems and needs. Who is you? So, like, who is the target customer? I'm guessing landscaping companies, but not really sure what their problems and needs are, because if you're doing, at this point, I think I actually don't even, so I do know that you do website work, but I'm just not really sure exactly what the problem is with the website. Is it that it's not a good design? It's not giving them leads? It's not representing the brand? What are kind of like the specific problems that are being solved? So here with the link, I don't know if you have the functionality to add the label on the URL, but there's actually like a link text feature. Not everyone necessarily has it, but if you do have it, make sure you write text so that, because the URL, it's just not really enticing to click. Like, I don't really know what's going to happen when I click here. I don't really know what a Repto is. So I would almost say just take the URL out unless you have the ability to change the text. That's just kind of my opinion there. Good that you're providing services. This should help you show up in search results, hopefully. Featured section. So web design and SEO for landscaping businesses that help. I'm guessing this goes to your website. I would try and do a kind of a more enticing thumbnail, or maybe it's a call to action, like book a call with you, fill out a contact form, look at your portfolio, something that, because right now I'm not really sure why I should click on this. Like, what's behind here? Where is it taking me to? Why is this beneficial to me? About section. It's decently good. I feel like at this point you have a little bit too many different potential calls to action. So it says, grab our free cheat sheet, then, work together, send me a message, send you a message where, then there's the website, then it's get in contact. There's a few phone numbers here, then there's another email. So it feels very cluttered. I would say focus on one primary call to action, whatever the ideal call to action is that people are most likely to do on LinkedIn and will directly lead to business for you, whether that's jumping on a call, looking at your portfolio. The other thing I would recommend doing is taking a look at any kind of social proof that you can add. So maybe there's certain companies that you've helped in the past. Maybe there's certain results that you've driven for clients in terms of SEO. Maybe there's some SEO results you've driven for yourself. So some kind of proof of why should I hire you as opposed to anyone else. I like the personal part. I would almost just collapse this into one section because, like, personally, musical, sport, it all feels kind of personal. As in, if it's not business related, it's personal on LinkedIn. So I would just put that under one section and kind of separate it out a little bit more. I do like these little dividers. I think they work good. Nice use of emojis. But yeah, I would just kind of streamline it a little bit and maybe put the call to action towards the end. You could also put the cheat sheet in the featured section. That's one option. You could also mention the cheat sheet in the banner. That's also kind of, lead magnet, putting it into the banner might be a good option. Going down to the experience section. I think it's good. So, is a leading web design and SEO agency based in Gothenburg, Sweden, delivers results for your. So, again, like, results. What are results? What kind of results do you deliver? Do you have any examples, especially with numbers? I think that could be super strong. Here, the cheat sheet, this URL is very long. So, I would either use a link shortener just to make it look cleaner, or I would link it as a link to the experience section. So it's much easier, and then you can just point people to click the link in the experience section. I'm guessing these are some images. I'm not sure exactly what this is because the title is search engine optimization. Are these results that you've driven, or is this just kind of you trying to showcase what SEO is? So not 100% clear, but if it is results that you've driven, I would call that out. If it's not, I would just kind of make this a little clearer on what you're trying to show, especially if it's just an image. Or I guess you want people to go to the website. Okay, I would then just switch up the thumbnail to be something that is a little more representative of where they're headed. Maybe some company logos, or I don't know, some kind of visual that's maybe a little more visible here too. The last thing I would recommend is get your clients to give you recommendations if possible. I think that's a really good way to strengthen the profile. And then once you get quite a few, you can then point people to that section of your profile. So yeah, those are some of the tips that I have. I would also turn this setting off. These are all your competitors. There's a setting in the privacy settings. It's literally called the people also viewed setting. So you can just turn that off, and then you won't display these next to your profile so people don't get distracted when they're on your profile. But yeah, no, I think there's some really good stuff here. I think you just need to bring out some of the key things that differentiate you, some of the results, and just kind of streamline it a little bit. But yeah, wishing you the best of luck. Thank you for volunteering your profile.